The NBA offseason is always full of surprises, with rumors swirling and fans speculating about blockbuster trades and unexpected signings. Every year, the league landscape shifts, but this summer, the silence around one superstar is deafening. Amidst all the noise, one name stands out: Russell Westbrook. Once the heartbeat of every team he played for, Westbrook now finds himself in unfamiliar territory, waiting for the phone to ring. A former MVP, 9-time All-Star, and a surefire Hall of Famer, Westbrook is an unrestricted free agent for the first time in his storied career. His resume is packed with triple-doubles, highlight reel plays, and a relentless energy that once electrified arenas across the country. After opting out of his deal with the Denver Nuggets, many expected a quick signing, perhaps a reunion with a contender or a new chapter with a team in need of veteran leadership. But the market has been eerily quiet. Instead, days have stretched into weeks, and now months, with no resolution in sight. The anticipation has turned into uncertainty, as fans and analysts alike wonder what's next for the former superstar. The league has changed dramatically in recent years. Teams are younger, faster, and more focused on analytics and efficiency than ever before. The new generation of players is redefining what it means to be a star in the NBA. Westbrook's relentless high-octane style, once celebrated as the future of basketball, now faces skepticism. Pundits debate whether his game can adapt to the modern NBA, and fans are divided on whether he still has a place among the league's elite. At 36 and coming off hand surgery, Westbrook stands at a crossroads. The fire to compete still burns within him, but the offers on the table are likely for a veteran's minimum and a reduced role. For a player who once carried franchises, accepting a supporting role is no small decision. The question isn't just if teams want him, but what Westbrook is willing to accept to write his final NBA chapter. Is he ready to mentor young stars, or does he still believe he can lead a team to victory? This isn't just about a contract, it's about legacy, adaptation, and the harsh realities of a league always looking to the future. Every great player faces this moment, when the game moves on and they must decide how to say goodbye. For the first time, Westbrook's next move is truly uncertain. The basketball world waits, wondering if he'll find a new home or if this is the final act of a remarkable career. As the offseason drags on, one thing is clear. Whatever Westbrook decides, it will mark the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter, both for him and for the NBA. To truly grasp the weight of Russell Westbrook's current limbo in the NBA, you have to rewind and remember just how electrifying his prime years were. Westbrook wasn't just a player, he was a force of nature, a whirlwind of energy and passion that could take over a game in an instant. Drafted by the Seattle Supersonics in 2008, Westbrook quickly became the heartbeat of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Alongside Kevin Durant and James Harden, he formed one of the most exciting young trios the league had ever seen. Their chemistry and raw talent made the Thunder a must-watch team, and Westbrook's relentless drive set the tone for their rise. His 2016-17 MVP season was nothing short of legendary. Westbrook averaged a triple-double for the entire season, a feat many thought was impossible in the modern era. Night after night, he filled the stat sheet, dominating with his scoring, rebounding, and playmaking. He became the first player since Oscar Robertson to average a triple-double over a full season, and he did it with a ferocity that left fans and opponents in awe. Westbrook didn't just break records, he shattered them. He led the league in scoring, willed his team to the playoffs, and delivered jaw-dropping performances on the biggest stages. His ability to take over games, especially in clutch moments, made him one of the most feared competitors in the league. Over his career, Westbrook has racked up accolades: 9-time All-Star, 2-time scoring champion, 3-time assists leader, and the all-time triple-double king. His name is etched in the record books, and his highlight reel is a testament to his relentless motor and competitive fire. For years, he was the engine that powered every team he joined, dictating the pace and effort on both ends of the floor. His intensity was contagious, inspiring teammates and intimidating opponents. Westbrook's leadership style was unique. He led by example, never taking a playoff, always pushing the limits of what was possible. But as his career evolved, so did his role. Once the face of a franchise, Westbrook has transitioned into a high-energy bench contributor, embracing new challenges and responsibilities. It's a difficult adjustment for any superstar, but Westbrook's willingness to adapt speaks volumes about his character and love for the game. That adaptation is never easy, especially for a player who once carried entire teams on his back, but it's the path for any legend chasing a final shot at a championship ring. Westbrook's determination and work ethic remain unchanged, even as his minutes and role have shifted. Westbrook's past sets a high bar, but it's also the experience and leadership that a contender could desperately need. His presence in the locker room, his ability to mentor younger players, and his competitive spirit are invaluable assets for any team with championship aspirations. The question now is whether that incredible history can translate to a new role or if it will simply remain a memory of greatness. For Westbrook, the story isn't finished yet, and the league is still watching to see what his next chapter will be. Westbrook's stint with the Denver Nuggets was a test of reinvention. No longer the main star, he led the second unit with trademark energy, averaging 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists in 28 minutes per game. He gave Denver's bench a unique identity, pushing the pace and outworking opponents. But the season ended with a playoff loss and hand surgery, clouding his future. Despite fitting into Denver's culture, the business side prevailed. Westbrook opted out, betting on himself in free agency. His time in Denver proved he could thrive in a supporting role. But now he waits, uncertain if another team will call. The evolution was real, but so is the uncertainty. Is there a team willing to take a chance on his fire one more time? As summer drags on, the silence around Westbrook's free agency is telling. NBA insiders like Brett Siegel report that Westbrook hasn't received offers guaranteeing significant minutes. The market is limited to veteran minimum contracts, a tough reality for a former MVP. Teams are wary. Westbrook thrives with the ball, but a limited role may not suit his style. There's concern about whether he can adapt to sporadic minutes or if frustration could become a distraction. Unlike his superstar peers, Westbrook faces a market that values youth, shooting, and predictability. The league's message is clear. His passion is legendary, but teams are cautious. It's a new reality for a player who once defined an era. The fire that made him great now gives teams pause. Will anyone take the risk? Despite the quiet market, Westbrook's name still surfaces in NBA rumors. Teams like the Pelicans, Timberwolves, and Bucks could use his veteran presence and playoff experience. Each offers a unique fit, mentoring young guards, providing a change of pace, or easing the load on stars. The challenge most contenders have set rotations and limited minutes to offer. Westbrook's best shot may come from a team hit by injury or seeking a mid-season spark. The options are few, but not gone. The next few months could change everything. The New York Knicks have emerged as a compelling fit for Westbrook. Head coach Tom Thibodeau values toughness and effort, qualities Westbrook embodies. He'd upgrade the Knicks bench, providing scoring and playmaking behind Jalen Brunson. A reunion with Leon Rose, his former agent, could smooth contract talks and expectations. Madison Square Garden would be a fitting stage for his final act, and New York fans would embrace his relentless style. But questions remain. Can he accept a supporting role, and will his personality mesh with the Knicks' culture? If they find common ground, it could be a storybook ending. The risk is real, but so is the potential reward. The Atlanta Hawks are another possible landing spot for Westbrook. With uncertainty around Trae Young's future, the Hawks may need veteran point guard depth. Westbrook could lead the second unit, mentor young players, and add a new dimension to Atlanta's offense. His attacking style would complement Young's shooting, giving the Hawks versatility. The hurdles: he'd need to embrace a backup role and accept a minimum contract. If the fit is right, it's a low-risk, high-reward move for both sides. For Atlanta, it's a chance to add a Hall of Famer. For Westbrook, it's one more shot to prove he can still help a team win. Westbrook's free agency limbo highlights the concerns of NBA front offices. His game is built on high usage, but teams now value efficiency and floor spacing. At 36, with recent injuries, durability is a question. The veteran minimum contract puts him in a pool with other experienced players who may fit more seamlessly. Teams must weigh his strong personality and history as a superstar against the need for chemistry and defined roles. Some may prefer a quieter veteran or a specialist over a high-profile former MVP. The risk of disrupting team culture is real. That's why for now, Westbrook waits. The league is cautious, and so is he. No matter what happens next, Westbrook's legacy is secure. He's already etched his name into the history books, not just for his stats, but for the way he played the game, with relentless energy, passion, and a drive that never seemed to fade. Every time he stepped onto the court, you could feel the electricity in the air, the sense that something special might happen at any moment. He redefined the point guard position, made triple-doubles routine, and delivered one of the greatest MVP seasons ever. Westbrook's ability to impact every facet of the game, scoring, rebounding, assisting, set a new standard for what a guard could be. He didn't just play, he attacked, he inspired, and he made the impossible look routine. For a generation of young players, he became the blueprint for all-around excellence. Oklahoma City will honor him with a one-day contract, jersey retirement, and likely a statue. These aren't just ceremonial gestures. They're a testament to the bond he built with the city and its fans. Westbrook's loyalty during the franchise's toughest moments made him more than just a superstar. He became a symbol of resilience and hope for an entire community. If he returns, it'll be for a specific role on a contender, chasing the one thing he's never won, a championship. Even as his role evolves, his competitive fire remains undiminished. He's the kind of player who can still shift the momentum of a playoff series, who can inspire teammates with a single play, and who refuses to let age or circumstance define his final chapter. If not, he leaves as a revolutionary talent and a first-ballot Hall of Famer. His career will be studied, debated, and celebrated for years to come. Analysts will break down his numbers, but fans will remember the moments, the thunderous dunks, the clutch performances, and the nights when he simply refused to lose. Westbrook's story is a reminder of how quickly the NBA moves on, even from its brightest stars. Teams change, rosters shift, and new faces emerge, but the impact of a player like Westbrook lingers. His journey is a testament to the fleeting nature of greatness and the importance of seizing every opportunity. He played with unmatched fire, and that will be remembered long after the final buzzer. His intensity was contagious, igniting crowds and teammates alike. Westbrook's passion for the game was never in question. It was visible in every sprint, every celebration, and every defiant stare down the court. Whether he gets one last shot or not, his impact is undeniable. He's inspired countless young athletes to play with heart, to never back down, and to believe that effort can change the outcome. Westbrook's influence stretches far beyond the box score. It's in the culture of the league and the dreams of the next generation. The league may be moving forward, but Westbrook's legacy is set in stone. His name will be spoken with reverence, his highlights replayed for decades, and his story told as one of relentless determination and unwavering loyalty. He played the game his way, and that's a legacy that endures. In the end, that's what every player hopes for, to leave a mark that time can't erase, and to be remembered for playing with heart, soul, and everything they had.